Moses, my anchor and my shore, will lift the collar of my coat higher up around my ears, pull my hat from my pocket and make me put it on.
I'm painting over those snowflakes,
Moses will say.
one by one. They're slowly fading out of here.
As I begin this story, I believe him. Moses. The first time Moses dropped $1 in my cup, I didn't even know his name. I looked up at him, glad for the $1. Maybe I said thanks, but it's blurry sometimes. My memory is. One moment clear as water, then another moment, and it's like somebody's erasing bits and pieces of it. What I'm seeing as I write this down are the shadows, brown and black and some kind of blue that maybe was the jacket he was wearing. A can of spray paint in one hand, a brush in his other. Maybe it was night. Maybe I asked his name because he said, "I'm Moses," and I said, "Then this must be the promised land." The Bible comes to me that way, quick and sharp like a pain. I had just turned 15, and with it came a new way of talking and smiling to get what I wanted. Maybe I was thinking I could get another $2 out of his pockets. But Moses just looked at me like he was looking at someone familiar and strange at the same time. Most kids just passed me by, laughing, sometimes throwing whatever they're carrying at me. Half a candy bar, an empty potato chip bag, a soda can. But Moses stopped, looked at me, put that $1 in my cup, said,
"Did you know Ben? I'm painting that wall for his mom."
Maybe I knew right then he was different. "No," I said. "I don't know anybody by that name."
She wants it to say, Ben, 1995 to 2009. We'll always wonder about the man you could have been,
Moses said.
Then she wants me to put, "We love you forever" at the bottom, in small letters, like she's whispering it to him. That's what she said, like I'm whispering it. You can hardly see it with the sun almost down.
Moses pointed at the wall.
Beauty wasted, he said. Look at him.
Maybe I squinted across where the painting was getting started. Maybe I saw a pale outline, the beginning of the ending of Ben. It didn't mean anything to me, though. I asked Moses if he played ball, because he looked real tall standing there, and I figured he might have seen me cheering. I was hard to miss on the court. At least that's what people said. But I saw the way his smile went away.
We don't all play ball,
he said. I would have asked him about this "we all" thing, but other people started passing by, and I needed to make some money. "You stay blessed, Moses," I said, by way of saying goodbye now, but trying not to be rude because he had $1 he was sharing with strangers. Maybe I smiled, because he looked at me again for a quick second, and I think that was because of where T-Boom chipped my tooth when we were still together. T-Boom's got the whole tooth missing, and after we knocked out each other's teeth, I guess we figured there wasn't anything left to do, so we stopped going out. But of course I still saw him, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. Moses had his girl with him. She looked down at me like I didn't even have a right to be living, but I just gave the look right back to her. She took her phone out of her pocket and dialed a number, said, "Hey, baby,"